Hello, welcome. My name is Tara, and today I'd be so pleased if you join me while I tidy and decorate this area of my home. I'm excited to share an easy DIY gift wrapping station that utilizes an otherwise ignored corner of my home. I'll also be putting together a simple yet traditional tablescape for a tiny dining room table. This is decorating on a budget. If you're like me and don't mind DIYing and curating a look that you love through thrifting, this video is for you. We're going to jump right in and tidy up this space. I'm going to clear off the table, we're going to wipe the tabletops, and I do want to clean the floors. I did find my coffee, I had been looking for it. Here are some decorations that I plan on using in my son's room. If you haven't seen that video, I did post a Christmas decorating bedroom video just before this one, and here I'm shaking some gifts. It happens to be my birthday on this day, and these are gifts my husband ordered me, and I am shaking them, trying to figure out what's inside. Well, I love this table centerpiece. It will be changing once I dress up this table in a traditional Christmas style, but I did want to say that these items were relatively cheap and or thrifted. The green vase is from Dollar General, I believe, perhaps Hobby Lobby. The picks with the white berries is from Dollar General, and I got those for 50 cents at the end of the season last year. That green basket tray was also from Dollar General's fall collection this year. And that ceramic tree that you saw there is actually from Party Light, and I got it at a thrift store locally for only $6. And if you know Party Light, that's a pretty good deal. I don't even know what that would have cost new. I know it seems really random that my elliptical would be out in front of that door there, but I had moved it out of the way. My mom had stopped by earlier, and she had gifted me those macrame hanging plant holders, and the really long one hanging there, if you can see it, holds 3 different pots, and I was just kind of playing around with different pot sizes and other macrame plant holders in that area, and so I had moved it out of the way so we could kind of take a look. So we're just going to tidy that up and put all of that away before we do these floors, and we will finally be getting into my most favorite part of decorating, the DIY gift wrapping station. All right, we are gonna decorate my picture wall, I guess we'll call it. The room that has my elliptical is just a big table. Eventually, my library will be along this wall. So we are gonna decorate this corner. I like to use these large ornament balls. I got these at Walmart several years ago. I actually didn't use them for a couple years, but they're really super fun, super pretty. I had bought 4 of them. I can't even remember how much they were, and I have not really seen them since, but if they got more, I would definitely get more. So we're gonna use those. I brought up one of my pre-lit trees that's gonna go down in this corner, and then I am going to show you a simple wrapping gift wrapping station idea that I started doing last year, and it worked wonderfully. My kids were able to utilize it without having to ask me to get wrapping paper and all that out. So yeah, I'm going to show you how we're going to use this corner as a festive little gift wrapping station, and we're going to dress it up with a little 3-foot pre-lit tree, and we're going to hang those ornaments. It's going to be really pretty. It's gorgeous in the evening, but we are going to dress up this corner of my house for Christmas next.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen.
I should mention how I hung those large ornaments from the ceiling. I did use some clear decorating clips from the Command Hooks brand. They're very tiny, you can't see them on the ceiling, and I leave them up all year. And I also used some fishing line, some clear fishing line, to hang them at various lengths. And I left the fishing line on from last year so that I could easily just put them back up the same way this year.
Outside snow's glistening, it's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
How do you feel about fluffing fake trees? To be honest, it is not my favorite. I feel like it's very tedious and takes way too much time, but I do like to have small decorative trees throughout my home. Typically, we buy 2 large real trees, the main tree that goes in our living room window, and then I also like to put a smallish, I guess you would call it a Charlie Brown tree, next to my coffee bar, and I am so excited to see those go up this year. All right, so the last step to decorating this corner and getting it ready for Christmas is to make a little gift wrapping station. That way my husband and my kids, whoever might stop by, has the ability to just come on over, grab what they need, use this large table space here to wrap gifts. So I did this for the first time last year, like I said before, and it was fantastic. It worked so well. I didn't have to keep running down to the basement, digging in my gift wrap stuff, bringing it up and putting it away, because I don't want to leave it out. It just cluttered. My house is so small as it is. So having a dedicated space for the entire holiday season for gift wrapping is amazing. So I'm going to use these baskets. I believe I got these at Hobby Lobby probably 2 years ago from their spring collection. There were 2 nested inside of each other. They did come together. A little piece of floral there from the fall. For this though, I'm going to just leave it inside of there because it helps support the wrapping paper. But this basket is going to go right in this corner underneath these gorgeous balls, these holiday ornament balls, and then the little lighted up tree that I put under there, little lit up tree. So first thing I'm going to do is I have whatever ribbons we might be using for the season. I'm going to just stick those inside this small basket, along with a pair of scissors. I do have some leftover bows from previous years. I'm going to stick that in there. I've got a couple of other sparkly options for ribbons right now. Then this is all stuff I just pulled out from last year. And then some tape, because you always need some tape. So that's going to go right inside of that small basket that's right in there. And then these are some really pretty papers. I love traditional, so you're always going to see the plaids, the reds, the greens, the whites, the golds, and all that. So I'm just going to take these, and they're going to go in between these 2 baskets here to kind of support them a little bit. I've got this green and black plaid, and then another fun one that I've had, and this one's pretty old, as you can tell. It's a little beat up, but we gotta use it. And I'm just gonna stick that in there too. So, whoop, It's okay. We'll fix it when we get down there. We got a little gift wrapping station, and we're gonna go put it right down over here. All right, it is gonna look so pretty at nighttime. I cannot wait for y'all to see it then. I'll take a little video clip later, but we just Christmased up this corner. It's so festive and jolly in here. I love, love, love it, especially on cold winter nights. That snow is definitely coming. So we got our gift wrapping station, the table, everything we need for gift wrap. Look at that tree sparkle, it's so pretty.
Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat.
Well, I thought that I was done decorating this area, and then it dawned on me. I have a homemade DIY paper Christmas light garland that I had made about 4 years ago to hang up on the curtain rod above this window. This used to be my craft room, so I figured it would be the most perfect thing to hang for holidays because it is a craft that I made. I ended up continuing to use it though because I just think they are so pretty and whimsical, and the colors match those hanging ornaments that I hung kind of off to the left there. So I am going to put those up, and then this area will finally be completed. And if you're looking for the DIY on how to do that, I found this on Pinterest, and you can simply just search up DIY paper Christmas lights garland, and you will see this exact tutorial pop up for you.
Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah, there's room at the table for big and
We are moving on to a traditional dining room tablescape. And I don't technically have a separate dining room or a different table than the one that we eat at. This is the one and only table in my home. As I said before, it's super tiny. But to dress up this area, I just reused some ribbons that I had collected many, many years ago. Those white ribbons actually came on pajama sets that were sold at Gander Mountain in probably the early 2000s when I worked there in high school. My mom also worked there, and she had given me those cream white ribbons and said, you might need these for crafts in the future. Well, let's fast forward probably almost 20 years, and I did reuse them. And I made some simple plaid bows from some ribbon that I got somewhere last year. I don't even remember where. It was just cheap ribbon from somewhere. And what I did is I just made some bows and I hot glued them to those ribbons that I had in my craft closet, and we're just going to loop them around the chairs on the back. So I am going to do that. Every year I do hot glue the ribbon to itself, the white ribbon to itself, so it doesn't keep coming untied, and they easily pull apart, and then I just pull off the dab of hot glue and I can reuse it again next year. And now it is time to put the table together. I just wanted to show you this bowl that I found at Hobby Lobby last year. It is so beautiful. And while I do not end up using it on my dining room table, I will be using it in my kitchen in an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. This is where a lot of my thrifted and gifted items are going to come into play. That plaid tablecloth is actually from my aunt. She was giving it away. These snowflake plates I found at a dollar store in Idaho when I lived there many, many years ago. The tree plates are also from my aunt for free. And these chargers were from Hobby Lobby last year. I did get them on sale. I believe they were $1.50 to $2 each, so I bought 4 of them. I loved the gold detail around the outside, and I'm just going to layer these together. I did want to say that these cloth napkins are also from Dollar General, of course. I believe it was $1 for a set of 2, something like that, maybe less. I don't think it was more. They were super cheap. I snatched those up last holiday season and they are so pretty. Do you guys think that there's too many different plaids going on here in this tablescape? I never really thought about that before, but I'm just kind of wondering what you think. I don't mind. I think it all goes together quite well, but let me know your opinion down below. The final thing I'm going to do in decorating this table is figure out what I want to do for the centerpiece. I really loved the original centerpiece before I put the plates and the tablecloth on, but I feel like it just is too cluttered. It's not that big of a table, and quite honestly, when we eat meals here, I do just move everything off. It's pretty decorative, so we are going to go back and forth with some items that I already had and see what I like. I will settle on just the vase with the pick in the middle, but let me know what you think. Would you keep the green plate there and the ceramic tree, or do you like the simple vase with the white berry pick in the middle? Let me know down below. And there we have it, a simple traditional Christmas tabletop setting, thrifted and on a budget. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you've been inspired to create your own holiday gift wrapping station or to get creative and make your own decorative pieces. Happy holidays! Bye!